Welcome back. Students suing over tuition. Two students at Columbia and Pace universities filing class action lawsuits in Manhattan federal court, demanding refunds on tuition that is higher than the cost of online instruction. Cabot, we're lucky to have you this morning to talk about this. Your reaction to these lawsuits?
Yeah, well, I've talked to a few legal experts with Leadership Institute's campus reform. Right now, the consensus seems to be that these probably won't go anywhere because the fact the universities right now have kind of had their hands forced by the government regulations here. And because this semester, they're still going to be keeping students on track with their tuition. They're still going to be keeping students on track to graduate, still get them that piece of paper. Now, moving forward into the fall, if classes are still online and if universities are still charging full tuition rates, I think we're going to see students just simply say, I'm not going to come back because I'm paying for the full campus experience. I'm not getting all of it. Recent polling showed 74% of college students said they were not satisfied with their university's online offering. So that means this summer, universities need to find ways to very quickly improve their online programs if it looks like we're going to be all online in the fall. And also, you've got to look at the impact of graduating high school seniors. 1 in 6 graduating high school seniors has said that they are now reconsidering going to college in the fall for financial reasons and for safety reasons. And so there could be a lack of students that are actually going to college in the fall. So universities are going to be forced to innovate here. I don't think this lawsuit will go anywhere. But I do think the universities are going to have to find ways to cut costs if they're going to survive and hopefully be freezing tuition and not throwing more money, and forcing more students into debt to be able to afford all of this.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say next, because there's a broader implication here. I mean, if students feel that they're getting what they need online, why would they pay up come the fall or continue paying the high price for college if, in fact, they can do it so much cheaper when we get out of this? This is one of those things I think that may very well become a structural change.
And there's actually going to be, I think, an increase in demand for online education during this crisis. If you look back from 2007 to 2010 in the last economic recession, there was a 16% increase in the number of people pursuing graduate degrees online because people are trying to bolster their resume. They're trying to find new ways to get into the job market. And so there actually will be a market of people looking for top-notch online education. So there is a chance for universities to innovate and capitalize and make a profit there. But again, right now, a lot of these universities were quickly thrown into it. So if they didn't have the infrastructure set up, they're the ones struggling.
But by the way, I just want to point out the money that Harvard isn't accepting was part of a $14 billion federal aid package that was part of the $2 trillion rescue package originally passed. 5,000 American colleges, universities, and trade schools were set to receive funding. They don't all have, say, $40 billion endowments like Harvard. Harvard is not going to take the money, neither is Yale, Stanford, or Princeton. But if these colleges are getting money from this package, you'd think they'd be able to give some money back to the parents and the students who are not getting an on-campus experience, just to do the right thing, because those families are suffering, potentially without work. Those students are suffering. So I don't understand where somebody's heart went in all this over their head for business. Do the right thing.